All right, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. This is fun. We're gonna see how it goes, and hopefully everything works. This is gonna be our first live stream. It looks like we have excellent conditions. Things are going well. That's all I gotta say. Now I have to kind of go in here and see what's going on in the chat for my tablet to see if this works really well. I'm gonna find out if it's working or not. We're gonna see how everything works. This is gonna be a first time for everything. So if something's wrong, just tell me because yeah, it's gonna be interesting having to figure out what's going on. Now, we're just gonna be playing a little bit. This is gonna be a quick stream that's live. I'm not really trying to go crazy and do a million things. I just want to see what's going on in Raid right now, and we're gonna play through some stuff. So I know I have some free stuff in here. We have some keys. We have some energy, some other things that we're going to mess around with and see if there's anything good. I have to figure out how to find my actual live stream in on my tablet so I know that I'm actually doing stuff. Here we go. We can go in here, turn on notifications. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out later. We will figure it out later is how they say. Now the problem here is that I'm going to be looking at weird stuff. I'm going to be trying to figure out what's going on in chat and what's going on in the game at the same time. But we'll figure it out. It'll work. All right, so let's get into it. Let's just see what's going on. We're going to try and see if there's anything we need to do. All right, yeah, we don't need to see all that. We don't need to see any of that stuff. So here we go. Champions. So right now we are working on trying to get enough of the heroes built up because we do have some fun stuff happening tomorrow, hopefully. Is it tomorrow? Let's see. Let's look at Clan Boss. Let's check out the clans. Here we go. All right, so we got a day and 14 hours left. And then hopefully we will have Mithrala. So basically we need to keep Mithrala going. Hopefully oh God, I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get 2. If we get 1, I'm gonna personally be angry at everybody. I will personally be angry. I mean, who else is gonna be angry for me, right? That's really the thing. Is who is going to be angry? All right, so let's get in here and see. All right, so we're gonna actually do some battling. Now, I've been battling in where have we been battling? In Tilshire, because I need to get these stupid dogs. We need as many Goremasts as possible. I've already got the Faction Guardians completely filled in, and we're going to build out these guys. So we're just going to let that run auto because I actually have a bunch of auto things going on. I might as well use them since we still have about, what, 4 hours left, I think? 4 hours until I get all my stuff back. So, yeah, we might as well waste them. Don't sit on your auto battles, by the way. If you are sitting on your auto battles, then there's going to be some problems. I'll personally call you and be like, what the hell, man? What's going on? All right, so let me see something real quick. We're going to go in here. Nope, that's not what we want. We want this. Nope. Yeah, here we go. I have it. So now I got to see if this is working while that autos. Oh, what's going on here? Get in there. There we go. I'm trying to see if this is working. Yes, it is. Yeah, see, you might get a little extra there. So now I've got my tablet set up, so that's good. So now I can actually read some chats and stuff while this is going on. We're gonna get real crazy up in here and do some dogs. I actually have 7,000 gems. It's crazy. We've got 1,000. We've got tons of gems now. I have hit 7,000, but I have a feeling it's gonna go down real quick because we got to get Mithrala fixed. And we got to get, what's the other one? Dark Kale we're getting in about a week or so. So we definitely have to keep as much stuff as we can. I can't wait till we have all the heroes. I'm not going to lie. I want all the heroes that are from campaign because it's going to be a pain in the ass getting them all to 6-star. Because that's going to be the next little thing after Mithrala and Dark Kale. Those are the ones that we want to get. I'm going to see if I can, okay, we're good. This is going to be weird for me, guys. I told you it's going to get weird. All right, so we're good. Hopefully nothing weird happens on the stream itself. So far, it looks like it's playing pretty well. Everything looks okay. If you guys see something, just do it. And yes, thank you, Vrist. I am glad that you think I'm amazing now. Trying to get this thing to work so we can actually do live streams. I can't fricking do them all the time, and I don't have a lot of, what's that? Time. That's the one we need. We need time to do things, unfortunately. And since honestly, the podcast is a little weird for live. I understand now why when I'm doing podcasts, why so much crap is going on, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should answer people or if I should, do this, that, and it's just like, and I have a topic I'm trying to talk about, so it's kind of distracting at the same time. So having a live podcast, I could see how that would be weird, but this seems to work out a little bit better because I don't really have to focus right now. I can just put it on auto, and we can mess around with stuff. And yes, I am using Galek. I know everyone loves Galek. It's great. We want to use Galek. We want to get him in there. I actually enjoy Galek. He's probably my favorite of the starters. Just based on his fire and everything else, I just like him. He's just cool. Just like him. And like this kind of thing, by the way, guys, like when I start doing the live things, really a lot of this is mainly I'm gonna BS a lot just until like anybody shows up. I mean, I don't expect a lot of people to come on. I just like I said, this is a test run. We're just seeing how it goes and making sure that everything works. And so far, it looks like everything works, and that's all that matters. But yeah, this is going to be mainly for like questions, and if anybody has something specific they want to see, I can mess around with stuff and we can do that. That's what I want this to be, and I'd like to try to get this out at least once a week where people can just pop in. It doesn't matter what game I play either. More than likely it'll be Raid to start just because I have the most people interested in the game, but hey, whatever. If I start doing, I might do a live stream on Lost Realms too, because that game is pretty badass as well. The only downside with that is I feel like I have to get a new computer for that because, like, just doing this, I actually had to watch a YouTube video to get this to work. So, the Mimu or whatever that stupid thing is that I use, actually, oh, no, whatever. Let's focus. All right, so the Mimu thing, it's very slow, it's weird, and it's hard to get games to work really well on it. So I gotta, and it's also my computer's like, not the best thing ever. It's a freaking laptop, but it's better than my old one, and that's really what matters. So that game's a little bit harder to kind of do stuff like this because the more things I use at once, the harder my computer works, and then all of a sudden the world's over because everything's slow. Like right now, it looks like everything's moving correctly. And when I try to do this crap with a different game, or if I try to use Restream and try to go to Twitch and YouTube, it's a mess. So I definitely don't want to do all that. So we might just do Raid for now. The other thing is that I'm looking into, funny enough, is I'm looking into getting one of those attachment game thing consoles. And that's something I'm actually very excited about. I didn't put it in the podcast because I didn't know what I was doing yet, but I want to get one of those. It's a USB port game, and you can do all the old games. So we can do Nintendo, we can do Genesis, we can do, what up, Riley? I don't know why I'm yelling. You can't hear me more or less if I yell. I can just talk at the regular volume. But yeah, we definitely want to get that in there because I want to start doing old school games. I want to start getting Nintendo and Genesis and like all that kind of stuff. I want to start playing those on here because I feel like that's going to be a lot of fun. And I feel like a lot of people want to see. All right, so there is a delay here. Let me see. Hold on. Let's put the marker here over the thing. Here we go. It's all right. So I literally put this there like 10 seconds ago. So we got about a 10-second whatever. So let's go in here and let's upgrade some guys. I got to start learning how to use by rank because this is going to start getting crazy in here. All right, let's see. All right, so upgrading guys. I don't have anybody, so we have to go in and actually level up some lower ones, which means I need more. So you guys get a free summon. You guys get a free summoning thing here. So let's see. We got 116. This is how I do it. I count to make sure I have enough. So here we go. Are we gonna get? I need Candle. I was gonna say Candlebox. That's a band. We don't need that. We don't need a Candlebox band. We need Candle Face. What is her name? It's the dwarf. Imagine I pulled her. Of course, I get a freaking farmable. Son of a, you know what? I don't like farmable champions. Hey, whatever. It's food, right? We need food to get to. We only need one more 5-star. So we're actually pretty good right now. All right, we'll pull a couple more. I need more heroes to feed the frenzy. All right, they're dead. I actually need, what's his name? That guy. Candleguard. There you go. Candleguard. I was like, see, I was thinking Candlebox, and then I was thinking Royal Guard. How many more do I have left here? All right, we just need 10. I'm going to save that. I'm going to do one more pull. There we go. I actually bought a lot for that one video I did. I had 183, what is that? 183 heroes. I did a video on that. And yeah, that was a lot. So I had to buy, I spent so many gems on that trying to get my inventory up, and it was totally worth it. All right, so now we can go in here. Back to campaign. We can actually blow through some gems too, because I need to get all these doggos. And then we may go into Doom Tower for a little bit. I'm going to waste my energy first. All right, so let's close these guys out. Because I did the Doom Tower videos, and then I just skipped it and haven't done anything with it. I swear to God, I swear I never do. I got to get into Doom Tower. I got to. It's very important that we do Doom Tower. Because hard mode is where we're at. Like, that's what we're at. But it's just so... It's so hard. Oh, yeah? Yeah. I actually did Dark Fae, Riley. And I just did a video for it Monday. But yeah, we can go in there. Yeah, we'll find as well, right? Like I said, I have nothing specific that I'm doing right now. So this is kind of one of those things. Dark Fae sucks, by the way. And it's one of those hard fights where... All right, so this is the team I used. I did the video with this team. I don't remember what I'd have to go back and look at my old... There's a Doom Tower video I did, and it's... I'm going to take Super Raids off. It's got the entire run-through up to Dark Fae, and I don't remember what team I used when I didn't have Ykarl. I really don't. I just know that I have to do this, and then, like... Yeah, I'd have to go back and look. If anything, just check out my playlists in the dungeons. Not dungeons, sorry. I actually changed it just an hour ago. So basically, there is a Doom Tower, playlist now. So we have a full Doom Tower playlist. I hope everything's in there. I haven't completely dug through all my videos yet to see if it's all in there, but I just typed in Doom on the filter, and I put all that stuff into one playlist. So now you can go in there and look, and there is... all my playthroughs for all the rotations. I think each one's like an hour long. So this fight sucks. I even said it on the video that we did, is that you might not win. Like, even with this team, it's a little rough. Attack up. And it requires a lot of speed tuning to make sure that your team is doing the skills in the order they're supposed to. And this fight is hard. I mean, Oh, of course my thing isn't down. Damn it. All right, so this is why I think I lost last time. Is because you need the AoE open. I wasn't paying attention. So who are we going to kill? The first one to kill is you, I guess. I'm hoping that's enough to get my skill back. This is why Ykarl is amazing. Well, look at that. All right, so now we can kill them. Hopefully. All right, so he is a problem. We need to kill him. And we need... All right, so here's the part which is kind of sucky because we have the fears. So we need to get rid of that. So hopefully she works. She did not work. So now we have to hope that we don't get killed, which is basically what's going to happen now. We're going to get killed because everyone's fears are going off. All right. Because Ykarl's going to be a monster. See, he's going to come in and kill. So, yeah, we're dead. All right, so let's retry that. End battle. End battle. We're going to do it again. Replay. I have to make sure that his skill comes up. So we're not going to do what we just did. We're just going to kill everybody. All right, so attack up. We don't need speed. I don't want to... I need to make sure his AoE is open and ready to go for the final boss. Like I said, this fight's a little bit annoying. You could... I'm pretty sure we beat this with Valerie. I'm almost certain we did it with just Valerie instead of Ykarl. It's much harder, and the problem is that the longer it takes, the more you... there we go. The longer it takes, the more chances of her resurrecting the entire team, and then you have to fight the whole team again, and it makes it really hard. So you have to kind of just save all your skills. It's basically an A1 fest your first time through. Like, you can't waste any skills because if somebody else pops up, you're going to be screwed. So just make sure you're paying attention to all your skills. Make sure you have all your skills when you get into the first fight. And now we should be good because I have my AoE on what's-his-face. It's crazy how literally one thing can screw up the whole fight. Like, and that's why I think a lot of people struggle on this, because the heroes aren't even hard to get. Like, you can do this with almost any team. See, now we have the full AoE. Boom. And now we can kill them with this. And now hopefully she's going to take what's-his-face. And now we have the fears. The problem is that she got feared again and she missed. All right, so now we're just going to try and get some hits on him. Oh, it's so annoying, those fears. I actually have really good resist on my spirit host. Don't kill him, please. Please don't kill him. Thank you. Oh, please don't kill anyone. Stop it. There we go. All right, we're good. So now we're going to heal Kael because he has the most HP and hopefully kill that guy. All right, so we're good. So now let's speed up. As long as no one dies, we're okay. That's really what it comes down to here. All right, so now we want to attack up. So basically now you just got to be kind of liberal. Now, the reason your Carl is amazing for this fight is because of this skill. All right, because he can basically tear down her turn meter, as you just saw, which gives you enough time. See, if I didn't have that, basically I wouldn't be able to heal War Maiden right now. And if we got hit with a hard hit, then we'd be dead. All right, so that's why this works. After that, you really just need to save your... Oops, let's get the defense down. You need to save your skill on Spirit Host to remove buffs, debuffs, because she puts leeches on everyone, and then basically she's just going to heal herself back up. Ooh, that was damn close. See the leech? That's where you need to remove debuffs. Right there. We are dangerously close on him. All right, so now we need to heal your Carl because he's the most important one. And then we're going to remove turn meter. See? Takes all her turn meter away. And then Kale can basically heal himself back up, at least enough to keep himself good. Same thing with Spirit Host. I'm really hoping this works because we're in live mode now. Live mode is a lot more tricky than video mode because I can trick you guys. I can be like, yeah, this was the best. It's the best team. They work 100% of the time. It's not true, by the way, ever. It's almost never true. All right, please give me something. Don't kill anyone. That's all we need. All right, defense down. Okay, we have a heal. This is a tough one. She has defense. We're going to heal my guy. All right, so we got him. That was actually the perfect thing to happen. Good. All right, so she doesn't have the removal, but we got a hit off, and now we're going to try. The question is, do we want to steal? No, we don't. We want to do this. There we go. Always do your AoE if you have it, because then it hits both of them at the same time. We can speed our team up again, get our attack up, and then bring your Carl back in to remove turn meter. There we go. And I think I put this in the video, is that turn meter reduction really helps in here. It's not needed, but it's super helpful, as you just saw. Like, we have a bunch of extra turns now because your Carl can lower the turn meter. It's enough to give you that extra heal when two people are basically really low HP. All right, so we want to heal her because she's getting down there. And then get these poisons off. Honestly, the hardest part of this fight is literally the first round. If you can get past the first round, you can probably do this. If you're having trouble getting through the first round, you may just need to pick different heroes because, and I'm not even saying like pick different heroes because they don't have the right skills. I'm saying pick different heroes because you can't kill your own team. And if you can't kill your own team here, then this fight's literally impossible. Like 100% impossible. All right, so now we have our removed debuffs back. We can heal your Carl back up. And now we can just focus the boss again and just use your skills sparingly. Just in case. The reason this team works a little better is because we have Carl as a lead, so he's got the extra attack damage, and the more damage you can do in here, the better, because you want the fight to go fast. I know it's going slow now because I'm kind of, BSing my way through it, but there we go. All right, so who's up? Did someone come up? No one went up. All right, we're good. Oh, you bastard. All right, so we don't have any leeches, so nothing really matters here, so we're just going to keep attacking. We need to heal someone. Carl. And now we can do turn meter reduction. Look at that. Half the turn meter gone. I love it. It's the best. It's funny how this is like the worst fight for everyone. And I actually never thought it was that bad. But like now that I'm doing it over and over, it's kind of annoying and hard. Can I get my HP back? Oh, no. This is not good. This is going to be tight. Oh, that was rough. That's going to hurt. It's going to leave a mark. All right. I need to get these leeches out of here. So now we have this is why we save it. So now we have no more leeching. She's not going to heal. And hopefully we can get that turn meter reduction so I can heal two people at once. So we need to get, this is a tough call. She's in the mode where she's going to heal. So I think we're going to heal myself back up because I can keep going with these guys. I can't keep going if he dies. All right, so now we do defense down. This is like one of those scary fights, though. I'm not going to lie. You definitely get scared. All right, come on, give me my Carl back. Thank you. That helps so much. Look at that. It gives me that extra little bit of whatever, which puts a shield up on her, which is nice. And maybe I can get another heal off with Apothecary. Yep, I can, because we don't want her to die. We also don't want... Oh, good, they actually stole him. That's perfect. Now, he's feared, so this probably might... Oh, it actually worked. All right, cool. Sometimes you get lucky, There's going to be times where you don't, so that's when you get scared, because you're like, oh no, what's going to happen? Am I gonna screw up? Is it gonna happen? Speed up. This fight is so terrible. But I mean, honestly, most of the last, I don't know why my voice just cracked. Apparently, I just hit puberty. But yeah, almost all of the last fights are kind of miserable. I think, what's that one? I forgot his name. The dragon, the undead dragon guy. I forgot his name. Celestial dragon, I guess. What is his name? Now, do we want to use this now? I don't know. Yeah, we can cycle it. This is a tough one. Yeah, we'll use it. We'll cycle it. It's fine. I'm hoping we get another turn off. I'm hoping she dies in the first few minutes, so that's actually really what I want. See, but if that leech was on here, you'd be screwed. You'd be like, oh man, she's gonna hit you, and then all of a sudden her health bar goes up like whoop, all the way up. Now, is this gonna work without your Carl? That's really, I'm sure, the question on everyone's mind is, will this work without Mr. Yukaro? All right, and it will, but it's a lot harder. I would, like I said, go back into my playlist and watch that first, and you can see how I beat it the first time. It's definitely going to be a little bit rough. I'm going to go back in here. If anyone else has anything else they want to know, but I think someone like Spirit Host, not Spirit Host, what the hell am I talking about? Soulbond might work in there. We might even be able to try that, to be honest. Soulbond could work because she has the removal. Visix might work because she has the dropping of turn meter, so that could be your replacement for your Carl. Having someone who has defense lead could be very helpful in there if you don't have your Carl, because he is, like I said, he's just a beast, but it'll keep you alive longer. Healers who are really defensive and revive are good if you can get past the first wave. If you can't get past the first wave because your reviver never dies and keeps reviving the whole team, that's probably not a good hero to bring into the fight, because they're just going to keep reviving. So don't do that. But yeah, it's a tough one. Do I have a Discord community yet? No, I do not. There's a lot of things I don't have. I'm very unplugged, as they say. The thing is that I like keeping it simple, not because I'm a jerk. I mean, I am a jerk, but I keep it simple because I'm lazy in my life. So I don't like having to check 4,000 different things, which is why I feel like this kind of thing might be the best option for me personally, because I can just come in here and kind of just rock it in whenever I want, and hopefully have a week. I'm trying to get it to where maybe Friday with the podcast, I have the podcast pop up, and then I can just do this live on Fridays would be nice. But I have to try to come up with something, because I can't guarantee that I'll be available on a Friday, which is the problem. This is what happens. This is what happens when you have a full-time job. You work 45 hours, you drive 30 minutes to 40 minutes back and forth each way, and then you have to somehow have a life and then do this. Like today's my day off. And luckily I had a few days off this week because of Christmas. I get a lot of extra days off, but so I'm still off Thursday this week, so I will be able to do more stuff, but yeah, this is more of a test run. I'm not, like I said, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I know I want to do this. I don't really know how I'm going to implement it. Every time we move forward, we do something new. So here you go. This is the newest thing for the channel. We do this, and maybe it works. You know, if somebody can pop in, great. If no one can pop in, we have a comment section, and that's, I mean, I don't think there's anyone that I've missed. Let's put it that way. If someone asked me a question, there might be 1 or 2 people that I missed. Oh, my stream just got a little weird on there. I'm looking at it now. Got a little fuzzy. Maybe my tablet just sucks. That could be it too. I don't know. I'm not gonna be surprised if it gets fuzzy, by the way. I apologize if that's the case. We will get a new computer soon. All right, so we got to get, I think, what do we have now? We have these guys. We have 1, 2. Wow, we have a lot. All right, so we summoned a whole bunch of people. So we're gonna use these 2, and then we're gonna do a full 2. So essentially, what we're gonna be doing is getting, hopefully, Mythrol in a day or 2. And I think by Thursday, what's today? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So Thursday, I'll know if I'm gonna get her this week or not. So if that happens, then we will do I might do a live, I don't know, I might do a live stream with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but we're gonna definitely do a video when we get her. Do you do fusions with mystery shards? I do not. I did 1 fusion in the beginning of the game, and that was the Rat King. I did that one almost to completion. The only thing I did not do was the summoning. And that's because I didn't have enough summons at the time. Now, if I really wanted to do a fusion, what would it do to the account? So basically, if I wanted to do it, I would have to save up all of my mystery shards. I would need to save somewhere in the realm of 2 to 5,000 shards to do a fusion correctly with mystery shards. I've seen people do it, so it is possible. The question is, do you really want to give that much of your life and time out for a fusion? And my answer to that is always no, because I can't use him anyway. So there's that. I think I might have just wasted energy. But the other thing with it is that I don't like fusions. Like I don't like doing them. They're boring. I don't want to log in and be like, oh, today I'm gonna, farm Fire Knight for 6 hours. Today I'm gonna farm Spy. Like I don't want my day planned like that. I don't like it. Like see how we're just kind of playing now. Like that's how I like to play. So that's kind of why I don't do fusions. I don't. I think if you really want this game to be a job, then yeah, you could do them. Or if you're just one of those people that really likes to, get every great hero and you like having every legendary hero, then yeah, you could do that. If you have that, if you have more time than me, then that works also. But for me, it's like I want to play other games. I don't want Raid to be my life. So that's kind of the reason this whole channel started to begin with. Because I don't want to sit here and be like, oh yeah, you got to get this fusion and this is a game like, eh. I'm just like, eh. I don't really care that much. I do enjoy the game, and that's why I play it. And I enjoy doing it with really bad heroes. And I already started building a couple of other uncommons, so it's like, yeah. But the fusions themselves, I mean, how many times have you seen somebody in an arena, just as an example, where you see, like, even in my channel, like, where I'll go in there with Kale, Spirit Host, and War Maiden and Apothecary, and just obliterate some legendary team. It's like having those heroes is helpful. Don't get me wrong. Like especially for time. Like if you're gonna try and farm things at high level, and you want to do like you want to get speed runs in, or if you're really pushing for Platinum Arena, I don't know why you would want to do that to yourself. That's basically a death sentence. But yeah, if that's something you like to do, then yeah, you're gonna need those fusions because you got to kind of be on top of the game. But I'm not like that. I just like to have fun, and that's it. So fusions suck. I actually haven't really touched any of the events. I don't really touch a lot of I don't really touch a lot of things, to be honest, because I don't go into live arena. Like I think I've seen it pop up twice because it's completely the opposite schedule of like me. I don't ever get to see it. So it's kind of rough, but I don't do live arena. I don't do like I literally level. I do quests. I do arena when I have to because I need to build up my great hall, and I do tag team when I need to. Like the missions just popped up, and I know a lot of people are saying that getting to gold in arena is going to be tough, and I know I hated arena trying to do that, so that was terrible. But so far, it's just as bad as arena. It's no different, to be honest. Like I think I saw a couple teams that were like 1,000,000 power plus, which is a bit ridiculous. But the good news is there's a refresh button and it pops up every 15 minutes. So I'm not in any crazy rush, and my team so far is pretty good to the point where I'm actually getting wins in my defenses. So it's kind of like a toss up. And now that we're gonna get Mithrala and we're gonna get Dark Kale, that's going to change up the arena game anyway, because we'll be able to do some things that I wasn't able to do, and then maybe I can kind of reconfigure my heroes and actually speed tune another couple teams. Because it's funny, I actually speed tuned my one team, and I think that's it. I've never speed tuned another team yet, not once. Like literally, that first team is the only one that I did it for, and that's because it had to be done because that's how it works. Ooh, look at that, we're done. Nice. Oh no, we're not. We're out of energy. That's why. Actually, let me see if I do not. Whatever. We have 7,000 gems. Who the hell cares? Replay. I'm like, who cares? Just spend them. Spend those gems. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting life I lead. But to be honest, I've played this game so many times. I started when I think I played this game maybe a month or two after it came out. That's how long I've known about the game and have been playing it. So I knew the game existed. I played it back then. I got maybe to Brutal and I was having trouble. I didn't really understand why I couldn't get 3 stars. This game's a mess when you first start. Like you just don't understand what's going on. And That's probably the only thing that's going to stop you from being good at it. Otherwise, what heroes you get don't really freaking matter because there's plenty of heroes in here to get. You can get tons and tons of heroes that are free, tons and tons of heroes that you don't need to worry about. They'll take time to get them, but that's the point. Like the game is meant to be more of an MMO grind. It's not meant to be a game that you just log in. Like if you play like what Summon Dragons or what's that other game that Eternal Evolutions. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a Epic 7. Even Epic 7 is like one of those games that you can pretty much build out a full team in like a month or two and have them all max level 60 because they give you everything you need to do that, you know? This game's a little bit different. You don't really need specific heroes in like games like that, like Epic 7. You just need good heroes. So I think I actually played that game. I have a Epic 7. I have like I think I had somewhere in the realm of 30 or 40 really good heroes in that game, like pretty quickly too. This one, no, though. This one, you're going to have trash heroes for like the first month or two, unless you spend money. And then after a while, you just happen to have better heroes. Let's go back to the thing. I mean, look at this here. Let's just take a look. So, like Cleo, obviously takes a long time to get. I mean, you're looking at like a year to get this hero. That's not something that any other game does. There's no game that I can think of right now where you have to play it for a year to get a hero like this. You know what I mean? So it's obvious that they made it to where they want you to play for an extremely long time to get everything. It's not. It's meant to be that way. It's like playing RuneScape. That's why I said Raid is the RuneScape of mobile games. That's all it is. And then you've got like Yannicka you can get pretty quickly. Drex you can get within the first 3 months. So that's something to work towards. Your Carl, now that I know how good he is, I would say you should start building him as soon as you can and getting him quickly. I would get him before Yannicka. Like 100%, there's no doubt in my mind. Yannicka I use in the arena, but I also use your Carl, and your Carl is way better than Yannicka. So that's good. Visix takes 9 months to get. That's just how it is. You know, Syl takes 6 months to get. Raisin is just luck. So if you're pulling your shards, then you'll get him quicker than most people. Or if you just get lucky and happen to pull them all, yeah, you can get him quicker. But he's basically a luck shot that you get him. Dark Alhane's really good. You can get her pretty quick. Broadmaw, you can get almost. Actually, no, you have to be able to get the tag team for him because there's 2 heroes. Unless you're pulling shards once again, you can get him quicker. But yeah, you can get Broadmaw pretty quickly. I think I had him in the first month or so. He wasn't that bad. Ryan, we'll just say is going to take a long time, so that's whatever. Who else is here? Yaga's you get quickly, but I mean, he's good for clan boss early on, but I wouldn't say he's that great. Luckily, Archmage is one of the first Doom Tower heroes, so once you get into Doom Tower, he's the third. He's basically 3 months from the time that you startish if you can beat the rooms. But I have a feeling it'll take more like 4 or 5. And Grush, Login, also a great hero for clan boss. So like these are all things that you're going to get. You get High Katoon in the first month. We hate Aethel. Everyone knows that. You get him in the first week, Jizzo, and he can get you through some of the Doom Tower stuff. And then everybody else in here is like, these are all the heroes that I use. That's it. They're all rares. So you don't need all that stuff. You don't really need fusion. So if you think you need, they basically do it where they set it up where you need, they want you to think that you need something. They want you to believe that you need something, but you don't. You do not. We're going to upgrade some ranks. It's that constant feel. The only thing I can kind of match it to would be when you go out to a party and everyone's getting crazy and you think you need to stay up till 2 in the morning in order to because you don't want to miss what happens next. You're like, I don't know, is somebody going to jump off the balcony? Is there going to be a pool party? Is there going to be a fight? You know, you have that mindset when you're younger and you're like, that's kind of what I want. I'm like, I want to know what's going to happen next, and I don't want to be the one that's left out, you know. But that's what Raid does to you. They want you to think that you're missing out on something, that there's always something to do, and that there's always something that everyone's doing it. Oh, you got to do the fusion. It's a game changer, you know. It's not. It's not a game changer. It's not even close to a game changer. The only one I would say is there's one hero that I would say is ridiculous, and that would be Hellcath. And I cannot stand that dude. Like, I cannot stand him, and even he can be countered. So just know that, like, having someone like Ryan, I can strip all the buffs off the entire team, and then I win. You know what I mean? So, oh, what happened there? Oh, that's right. I forgot we switched over to. I usually play on the tablet. I'm like, damn it. But yeah, Anybody can be countered. So don't think that there's anyone that you can't counter, which maybe we'll go into the arena and mess around because I got to do some tag team anyway. And I have this thing where I have to use the heroes that are for fusions because I hate that little circle. I don't know why it bothers me so much. Maybe that's why I'm good. I'm good at this game with bad heroes because I'm like anal about dumb things. We can actually look at the vault too. All right, how many we got left? That's it. All right, we're good. All right, so we've got some heroes. We're good to go. We only need one more, so here we go. Upgrade rank. I'll show you what I mean. Let's go to 5-star hero. Who do I got that's 5 stars? That's in here. Anyone? I don't have anyone, do I? Forget it. I'm not going to do it. All right, let's go into arena. Let's watch me die a lot. All right, so we're going to refresh this. Actually, damn it, I could have fought that first fight. All right, so this is now we are in the tag team arena. So the first thing that I do in here to try to get here, see, look, we're coming up to silver. So we got to get through all this in order to get promoted to silver. I am in 4, which looks like I'm still where I was. Let me look at my defense. Nope, battle log. All right, so this is my defense. So it looks like 2 people beat me, and 1, 2, 3, 4 people did not. So I'm still in that range here where I can still keep moving up. And as long as I win as much as I lose, then it doesn't matter when I log in and do attacks. See, I had 1 defeat from the attack why do I say it like that? Attacks. I still lose because like we're getting into harder. Like 1, 2, look at this. I mean 4, 5. So we are losing still. It's kind of random. I try to stay away from teams like this where you have a speed lead. I try to stay away from that. This person knows what they're doing because you got speed lead, speed lead, speed lead. So this team will probably wreck me, but we're going to try it anyway because why not? Just because you guys are all watching. I was like, hey, I'm one of those people that likes to just be like, you know what? Why not? Why not? What's the worst that happens, right? We go down. We go down. Luckily, we have till, was it a week, right? A week for reset. So I got plenty of time. Look at that. See, that's what I was saying. I knew it was going to happen. I'm not surprised. There's nothing surprising here that we lost that fight. But this is the kind of fight that I stay away from, and this is why. Because I'm not speed tuned to beat these kinds of teams. And that's the kind of stuff that if you're really pushing for arena, then you need to speed tune your teams and get them so that there's tons of speed on your main heroes. Like these guys have like 300 plus, maybe 400 speed. Like just to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at. That's why you'll see teams that are like 400k power, but they're just wrecking everyone. All right. So just know that speed is your most important thing, and that's why I'm not winning in these fights. Which is actually why we said in the last few videos that we want to go farm some gear so we can get some speed. I think I have like 2 or 3 pieces of gear that are like supersonic speed, like 20 plus. It takes a while to get that stuff. And then now you're also going to be fighting against like, people like Wukong. Look at that, see? All done. I knew that was going to be a loss, 100%, because it's a speed team. So now what I do is I'll go in here and look and see if there's any teams in here that I feel I could beat, Like this one doesn't have a speed lead. This has a Death Knight, like who cares? And then this has my guy here, so I hate him. But we have Arbiter in that last fight. So let's try this one now. So now you can see the difference in how I pick my fights. So some of these could still be a loss, but as long as I'm faster, then I can win. See? So, and that's how I pick my fights in arena. So if you're trying to move forward in tag team, don't think that just because like I'm in like when I get to like silver or whatever I get to, like don't think that I'm there and you're having trouble because I'm amazing. I'm not. All right. I literally pick my fights. I don't try to do all my arena fights in one go. Like this is the closest it'll come like that. I'll be like, oh, let's do a bunch in a row because I'm showing for a video. But normally I just let the clock run out. I'll look at it. And if there's a fight I can do, I do it. And if there's not, then I don't. And that's the end of that. Boom. Oh, we didn't get a provoke. Come on, don't get a turn. Oh, he got his turn. Oh, wait, he didn't do the counter. All right. Well, there you go. So now you got a team. Look at this. Legendary, 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 legendary. These are all legendaries. Hellcath is crazy. These are all crazy heroes. And we still won. I mean, we are higher power, but that doesn't matter. Like, none of that matters. Choosing the correct fight matters. All right, so like this team right here. All right, so this is Cardinal. Anytime you see a Cardinal in a fight, more than likely it's a Stone Skin revival team. It's BS. You're not going to beat it unless you have a strong defense team or someone who can just basically stop the whole team. This team doesn't look too bad. This has a lot of defense. So, I mean, this just depends on how strong your heroes are, but it is an 800k power team, which means their resistance on this team right here is probably through the roof. So we don't want to touch them. Um, this has a speed lead, and this is all stuff you're gonna learn. Like this isn't like me telling you this stuff isn't gonna like it's gonna go in one ear and out the other. You know, you're gonna be like, oh, that one has like you're not gonna remember everything I said today. So basically, just go in here, fight, and eventually you're gonna see who kills you and who doesn't. That's kind of how I learned. All right, so this one has no speed lead here, but we do have block damage. This has a speed lead. This has a speed lead, but we're gonna give him a shot just because, so you can really see the difference again. I like watching my team die. It's actually kind of fun. And that girl there with the what is her name? Demetria, whatever. Demeti. See? And then we're gonna get our butt handed to us, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with this. They might even win. Actually, there's a chance here. They kill Death Knight. If they can kill Syl, then we're okay because she's the only one that can revive here, and then it's just time. I've actually seen the worst fights in here are actually when you have someone on your team like your Carl. Because the problem is if you put on auto and walk away, I've had fights that were running for like 30 minutes and I didn't even realize it because your Carl you'll have someone like this that does block damage, and then dumbass your Carl will come in and keep dropping the turn meter every 5 seconds, and then all of a sudden you got a 30-minute fight because they never get block damage removed. So if you are going to do auto, make sure you have contingency plans for heroes like that. If you're going to use your Carl, use Arbiter or someone like Ryan because they'll remove all that crap. We definitely got to beat. I have to get. I think silver is it for this time. And I don't know if you have to be in silver at the time of the quest. I know that the quest it shows as completed for my bronze 4. So I'm hoping that means that you don't have to be in bronze 4. You just had to have gotten to bronze 4. And I also want to get to silver because we're going to get some nice goodies. We're going to start getting better stuff from the shop. All the things. See? It's not as bad as it looks. It's definitely hard. I mean, it took me, what, a year and a half to get to the point where we're doing this. But it's not as bad as everyone makes it out to be in bronze. From what I'm seeing, this is just from my personal opinion and what I've seen, so I could be wrong. But from what I've seen of Tag Team Arena, it works exactly the same as a regular arena. When you drop into like silver, the fights in silver are just as hard, if not harder than gold, because you have people that don't play anymore and maybe don't do arena as much, and they fall back into silver. So basically, you have all these really ridiculously hard teams in silver, and I think I talked about this in one of my videos where I said it's not going to be sustainable for raid. Like eventually, every single tier, like even bronze at this point, is going to be all legendary heroes with stacked teams. So it's like a new person coming in having to do that. They're not going to be able to win these. We're going to do a refresh. We'll go back below 7. Let's see if we can get any good teams in here. All right, so but yeah, it's just not going to be sustainable after a while, which is why I don't care about arena. Long version. But I'll do it because, like I said, I have to. All right, so this team has a speeder, but it doesn't have speed. This is 600. We will probably lose this, but weirder things have happened. So let's start it. And I've pretty much used this team that we have now ever since we got Yakarl. But basically, this is the team that I've used. I think Cleo actually might be an extra person that I used. All right, so now hopefully we can get a turn, which we did not. I was hoping we had a turn there. See, Stone Skin. I don't have any heroes in Stone Skin, by the way. Like, I don't have not one hero in Stone Skin, and I probably should get one. But the reason they do that is because now she can revive everyone. I don't think this team is going to be able to... Actually, no, if they kill Death Knight, we have a revive, but... Yeah, this is a rough one. But I've seen weirder stuff happen. You never know. Especially with Cleo. Look at that. Boom, coming in with the clutch. There we go. He's back. We speed up. Kill Arbiter. Who else is in here that revives? No one. Problem is that Mr. Freeze Face over there can kill my whole team in one hit. There is that. Did he? I don't know how loud the music is, by the way, guys. Like, if you can hear it, let me know if it's too loud, because like I said, I've never used OBS. So Like I'm not that I've never used it. I've never used it on stream. So if it is weird, the goat. This guy. Oh, there we go. We got a thing. What's going on here? There's got to be a win here. Keep reducing. Stun the chick. That's all I gotta say. Stun her. Um, all right, we got someone back. Oh, look at that with a provoke. Right at the last second. We got it. We're getting extra turns though. Look at that. I love it. Then we got to freeze. Now we got to win. Look at that. Never give up, guys. That's what I'm saying. That's the moral of today. Will you ever end the mystery shard run and start opening other shards? No. Was that a definitive answer? No, probably not. I probably will never end it. Just because I have so many heroes to build. Like, I've only built 60 heroes to 60 at this point. All right, we still have, and I think I've said this in another video, but we still have Doom Tower hard to do. We still have all the new dungeons for accessories, like for the potions and stuff. We still have every single, what's that, Twin Tower? I always want to say Twin Towers. The Iron Twins. So we have to do all of those from stage 9 up. What else do we got going on? We have this new content coming out, this new city. So there's that. And then, yeah, it's just a lot. Look at that. Goat again. Look at that. Go Drex. So yeah, let's look. All right, so that's enough of this. But see, we got 43 points from doing that. Now the question is am I going to lose 43 points from now until, the next time I come in here and play? That's really it. But look at this. We're already getting into silver. And the fights in here, they don't look any different than they did in the lower ones. I actually saw much harder fights. Like I saw 1,000,000 plus, I saw 1,000,002, I think, on one of them. It was insane, and that was all in lower bronze because nobody does this crap anymore. There's like 5 people that do this. Let's go into Bazaar real quick. I just want to see. So yeah, once we get into silver, I can now unlock this section. So we can get an avatar, we can get some other books, which is cool, but that's a lot of bars. Am I gonna save up for an epic skill tome? No. The funny part is I actually need the rare ones more than the epics because of how many epics I do not have. So let's go look real quick. Whoops, what am I doing? There we go. I was like, what the heck are we talking about? Oh yeah, mystery shards. So look, here we go. Let's go into champions. So my vault. I literally have this entire vault of heroes to build, which is why I'm not going to be ending anytime soon. I mean, look at this. There's 129 heroes in here. I have literally an endless supply of heroes to build. So, and they're releasing new heroes every single. There's actually a new hero I didn't even know existed that I saw. Like all these heroes, 100 plus heroes that I have to build, and I've only done 60, and that's not including the ones I didn't get yet. Let's go. No, not here. Index. Let's go into index. Check this out. So we've got. What was it? Here we go. Sylvian Watchers. I didn't know this guy even existed. I never heard of him. Where'd he go? This guy. Cole. Like, who is this guy? Did anyone see him get released? Because I didn't even know he existed. So like, there's always going to be a new hero. And it's funny because I think I saw him in some video or something. And I was like, who the hell is Colwyn? And I just never saw him. So, and what does he do? What does he do? I don't even know. He does increase attack accuracy on champion. He does a stun. And he has an attack on all enemies before attacking, places a 30% increased defense debuff on all allies for 2 turns. So, yeah, I mean, this guy came out of nowhere, and now we have a new hero. So I can actually build him, even though I built the other hero. So that's going to happen every single month. There's always going to be something new to do, and I'm actually kind of excited about the new. We're going to go to Doom Tower. I'm actually excited about the new content. I want to see what it's about. Hard mode. Hard mode. I hate this place. It's rough. It's rough. I don't want to cheat. You can't see that, guys. Sorry. I don't want you guys to see what I was doing on the video for the dogs. I don't want you guys to have a quick in a way. Let's see. Oh yeah, we're getting weird in here. Yeah, we are getting weird. New champ. Alive and a while I was napping. Yes. All right, so let's see. Who do we use in here? So we bring in. All right, we use the main teams. We use Via Carl, we use her, and I believe there was something else that we used. We're going to take her out, and we're going to bring in Ryan. We're going to put him in the lead, and I think this is okay, because the other option is we bring in... We're going to try it. Let's just try it. We don't do auto climb in here, guys. Reason being is that if you do auto climb in hard mode, and you get stuck on something, you can't stop it. So don't do auto mode unless you're like actually leaving the area of the game. But you got to kind of think about what the heroes you put in here. And the reason I have issues in these fights is one, your Carl, like I just said in the arena, you basically have your Carl coming in and dropping turn meter, and then you've got Visix dropping turn meter, or whoever else you got that drops turn meter on heroes that have unkillable and all that. So that's one thing you need to keep, consider. So you've got Arbiter that can remove all that crap, and you've got Ryan that can remove all that crap too. So now you can just do all that, and you don't have to worry about someone being unkillable. So Ryan and Yukaro basically complement each other. You've got Syl doing revives. Look at that, revives. You've got Arbiter doing revives. You've got Ryan doing revives. So now we have people that can, look at that. We just lost like what, 3 people, and they all came back, or 2 people, whatever it was. So you want to think about what heroes you're bringing into hard mode. Remember, this is a year and a half. I have to say it every time. It's very important, but it's a year and a half that's gone by to get into hard mode to the point where I'm actually like trying to actually beat things. Like I'm coming up with new ways to do things. So it's not like hard mode is just going to be easy and you're like, oh, I'll get to it tomorrow. It's unless you know the game. Like I know you see a lot of these free to play kind of things, and even look at this. Even this could go poorly. We may have no one left and everyone might die. And in that case, you just pick someone else. See, like for this fight now that I'm watching it, what I would probably do to make this work is take out Ryan, because I don't think we need... Right now we need somebody who can... See, that's what... All right, so maybe Ryan is good for this. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, ooh, that's not good. So what I would do in this scenario is get heroes that can stop the round from happening. Now, in this scenario, we would take auto off, maybe. Say, let her die. Because we want to take these counters off. So what we're going to do is do this. And now, the problem with that, though, is now she's going to get hit with every single hero. And I don't know why they did that, by the way. It's a little weird. I'm just saying. So now we're going to kill... What the hell happened there? I clicked the wrong guy. I was like, I clicked him. All right, let's see if we can stun everybody. She's going to take some hits. If not, there we go. We stunned one of them, so that's good. And we killed the other guy. Now we can revive someone. We want Arbiter back. Always revive your revivers first. All right, attack up, just because we want to get the heal in. And then let's kill this guy. Can we get a stun? No, we cannot. Now we're going to remove everything and weaken them. And then we can't revive yet. It's so funny seeing 2,000 damage. It's the best. All right, now we can hopefully get some stuns and kill that lizard. Who revived? I wasn't even paying attention to who revived. All right, so we're going to get everyone back up now. I don't know why that happened. There we go. Now attack up. And hopefully we can now kill some people. So we want to block things. We don't want any buffs on anyone. All right, we don't need to revive, so we're good here. And this is why I said don't do that with the auto climb, because you never know what you're going to be getting yourself into. All right, so I don't think he revives, and I don't think he revives. So if anyone else revives, it's this one. You bastard. Okay, here we go. Alive and a while. Oh, that's right. Hi, that's up, folks. Yes. I was wondering what you were saying with the napping thing. I was like, wait a minute. And then I looked down again. All right, so we're going to remove her turn meter. Or we're not, whichever one. Maybe we'll make sure. Oh, she's already weakened. What am I doing? All right, so now I kind of want to save everything. That's the other thing. You got to toe the line between being stupid and wasting your skills. And sometimes you just have to be stupid and hope that you don't die. See, like that. And then we're going to try and... This is what I'm going to use. We're going to stun. It was worth a shot, right? So we're going to kill Trunda, because she's the only one that really is a pain. No one likes Trunda. Except people who have Trunda, in which case, yeah, you probably love Trunda. I, on the other hand, hate Trunda. Nice. Smite. Who am I missing? I forgot who I'm missing. Let me say things really stupid. How's that sound? Who am I missing as far as blessings? I think Arbiter I just got. I remember that. So we've got Arbiter. I should probably heal Cleo, but whatever. I know we got her, and I think Yukaro, we're still missing it. Like, we're missing a couple on my legendaries. I think still 2. I think 2. I'd have to look. So we need some blessings. That'll really help. I mean, if your Carl's already this good without a blessing, I can imagine how good he is with it. All right, let's do a freeze. And then we get this going. And then we don't really need a weaken yet, so we want to save that. We're going to do a block on him. And then we're going to hopefully... No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to try and reduce turn meter on this guy. And then we'll just keep going for him. That's it. Keep going for this guy. That's right. All right, so now we're going to steal his turn meter, hopefully, which we did. And then he'll get another turn, and now we can block all their skills, and then auto it again. So, yeah, like sometimes you just want to stop the fight because you never know. I mean, you just saw my entire team basically get wiped, and we still beat the freaking fight. So don't think that it's never over. That's the lesson for today. It's never over, and you can always win if you stop the fight. That's not true. You can't always win. I die. If you guys are gonna really see like my life. I tell you that much. Once we start doing these live streams, you're gonna really start to see how much crap I go through for this run. Like I get my ass handed to me probably 90% of the time that I'm playing. So if you're like one of those people that's watching and playing and you're like, oh, he's so good. How does he do that without losing? I'm like, because I lose all the time. That's why. That's why I do it. All right, we're going to take her out and kind of revert, I think. I want to bring in more damage is what I want, because although Ryan is really good, I think I don't want her. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? This is a tough call. Actually, no, we want more of we want this. This is what we want. So start. I want to make sure I just want to make sure it goes auto and not kill me. And bringing in Archmage seems to be the best option because he's exactly what I need to get through the fights with an extra stun. Because what usually ends up happening is they get frozen, and then Cleo does that and kills everyone. And then hopefully when we get into the second round, his stun comes up, and it's just enough to kind of keep the second wave at bay until everyone gets their skills back in. I gotta make sure I keep watching the chat. I'm not used to it. I'm not used to having someone actually talking to me. I recently got Arbiter. Oh, can't figure out her abilities even after watching Spotlight. All right, so she's a little weird, and I think I've definitely talked about Arbiter being a very weird hero. She definitely sucks in the sense that her revive is actually on the same. It's on with the with the turn meter boost. So she's gonna basically not use her revive because she's gonna use it as a turn meter boost. It's really stupid. I almost kind of wish she didn't have it, but at the same time, it really is good for keeping the team going fast. So it's kind of a toss-up, I guess you could say. Uh-oh, this is not looking pretty. But the thing that sucks about it is that she's not going to revive anytime that you want her to revive. Whereas Syl, her revive is on its own cooldown. She doesn't have a turn meter boost with it. All right, so this one went poorly. Oh, maybe not. I guess, yeah, I got to learn to practice what I preach. See, all we need right now is one good stun. Uh-oh. See, now it's getting scary. There we go. Time slip. Now she's just going to have to get it up. We might have to pause it on this one and go back and do it. This was a rough one. But yeah, Arbiter's strange. She does attack up. That's the first thing. All right, so you have an attack up hero. So you can use her as a Spirit Host. So that's the first thing. Downside, Spirit Host has removed buffs and block buffs, which is one of the single best skills on any rare hero. So I don't think there's anyone else that I can think of. I'm sure there is, just the ones that I'm playing with. I can't think of any other hero besides Spirit Host that does a removal of buffs and blocks them for the next round. So that's why Spirit Host is so special in that way. Arbiter doesn't really do that. She just revives. So she's one of the few that's going to help you out with not dying, as you just saw. She's reviving 3 of my heroes. Like, I didn't think I was going to win that fight. I actually thought we were done. But you know what? It freaking worked. I think it's because actually I normally don't bring in her. I think I bring in Visix. I think that might be the problem. But this one, we're going to keep her because we need removal of debuffs. Because we've got this jerkbag here who does unblockable or unkillable, whatever. So, but yeah, Arbiter's definitely a weird one. Even when I first got her, I hated her. I don't know if everyone remembers that far back. Like when I got her, I was like, what the hell is everyone talking about? Like, why is everyone saying she's good? She's not. And I just threw her in the arena for her speed boost. Like that was the only thing I used her for. And that's what I used her for a while. And now I use her in Doom Tower now that I have gotten to things that are a little bit harder and I'm starting to understand her more. She's a pain in the ass. I mean, that's really, that's the best way I can put it, is she's a pain in the ass and you just gotta kind of figure her out. But she does remove things, which is what's good, but it only drops it by 1 turn. She's basically Valerie in reverse. So Valerie increases your buffs by 1 turn, she drops theirs by 1 turn. So in that respect, you could build a team with, say, Spirit Host and Ryan, and they would do the same thing that Arbiter does. The only thing they don't get out of it is a speed up. So then you got to bring in someone like, I don't know, whatever, Apothecary. So now you've got 3 heroes basically doing what, you know, Arbiter does, but then you have more of these other things going on, like the removal of debuffs, you've got an extra revive, you've got weaken, like there's other things you get. So you kind of have to play with it. Yeah, speed and accuracy. I would say speed and accuracy are my thing because I mainly only bring her in at this point for stuff where I want more attack and I want to be able to remove a debuff. That's it. That's the only reason. See, like this, block damage on 1 turn, that's where she's good. Otherwise, I would just bring Ryan in because she's way more useful. And then you could keep, because then Ryan has revive and you have Syl with revive. But if you need someone to revive the whole team and be clutch, yeah, Arbiter's awesome like that. I mean, you just saw her save my team, what, 2 or 3 times in here? Like, literally the whole team. She's a clutch hero, that's it. And on auto, she's just weird on auto. If you're going to use her and you're not autoing these fights and you're trying to do them by yourself and, like, manual it, she's going to be way more effective because you're not going to use her revives just to get speed, you know? You're going to probably save them. I thought you wrote Kale, Watermelon, Spirit Host, and Valkyrie. You did not. You wrote War Maiden. So basically, yeah. See, these are the tough questions. These are the tough ones. Haikatoon is good, and Diabolist is good. They're both good, and there's no way to say should you replace anyone. They both kind of have their own thing going on. Both of them do turn meter down, right? Both of them do speed up. Both of them do turn meter up. They just do it in different ways. And I think the main thing is Haikatoon does speed down on her A1, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. And you got the lead. So you've got your speed lead, the 19%. So she is better in that respect, and I use her in Clan Boss every single day. So that's Haikatoon. She is awesome, and she is a great hero. But remember, you're going to have rooms. Every hero is good somewhere else. So Diabolist, I wouldn't, like, feed her or anything like that. But yeah, you could use Haikatoon instead. If you need a speed lead, definitely good. I would more than likely use Haikatoon over Diabolist than I do, honestly, in most of my fights. But you're going to need both of them eventually, because I know that Diabolist is really good in a stun set, which we just got her in the stun set, so I haven't fully tested her yet with it. So I will know more about that soon. All right, what is this? Frozen. Damn it. Now we have to let it go. All right, we're going to this is dangerous. We're going to do this and this. Let's see what happens. Whoa, I didn't want to. Stupid. There we go. Yeah, and use Diabolist in your corrupted playthrough. Yeah. She's good. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to use Arbiter eventually, and you'll figure her out. Like it took me what I think almost 4 to 6 months to kind of figure out where she's useful. So just keep playing, you'll figure her out. And as far as Haikatoon, yeah, definitely build her. She's great for Clan Boss, for speeding up a team, doing like a 2-to-1 team. I use her with Arbiter. I use her with Apothecary, and we're gonna find out how good Dark Kale is pretty soon with her. I do use her in the rare rooms for, what is that? Not rare rooms. What am I talking about? The secret rooms for epics. I do use her in there a lot, and pretty much anything that requires a support hero, because Arbiter's downfall in most dungeons is that her speed lead's only good in arena. That's like her big downfall. For me personally, if she had a speed lead, even if they cut her down to like 25 in all areas, I would use her almost all the time instead of Haikatune. But unfortunately, no bueno. Like at this point, I'm using the doggos more. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Arbiter used in Clan Boss effectively yet. I have to look and I honestly don't watch anyone else that much. Like I used to, but I don't anymore. But yeah, Arbiter. I thought Arbiter was going to be a Clan Boss game changer, and she is not. At least not with the teams that I'm using. If you're doing Unkillable, or if there's a specific team that you're using with Arbiter in Clan Boss, I feel like she can be a very effective Clan Boss hero. But with the teams that I'm using specifically, she's not that great. Because I've switched her in out for I've switched her in with Haikatoon, I've switched her out with Apothecary, I've switched her out with Bogwalker. It's crazy that Bogwalker gave me more damage than Arbiter. It's just my experience from it. Like I haven't seen her do anything on the current team that I'm using that would make me think that she's great in Clan Boss. But I'm like I said before, I'm wrong all the time. And if you, like I said, if you got a team for it, let me know. I'll look at it. Or if you know a video that you've seen with her in it, I'll watch it because I'm always down to see a new tactic on something. Because I found that Bogwalker with his defense up and attack, he has a defense up, attack down, and what else? And a shield, something. I don't know what he's got a bunch of stuff. He protects the whole team and drops the attack of the bosses. Haikatoon and Apothecary basically do healing and speed up. Yeah, she's good for going faster. But I basically kind of counter that by having Arbiter and Haikatoon in there. Yeah, she's great. She's great if you don't have anyone else and she's a secondary. But, and I'm sure there's a team that uses her. I'm sure there is. I actually know there's unkillable teams that are crazy with certain heroes. Yeah. Your first one? Well, congratulations. Everyone, oh, gems. Sorry, I get really excited about it. Yeah, I remember my first legendary. I don't know if you ever saw if you ever saw Step Brothers. Oh my gosh. You know when, all right, is it just me? Yeah, I feel like it's just me, but when you see Bommel's face pop up, do you like get really sad inside? I don't remember if I beat him on hard. I don't remember. Crap. All right, hold on one second. Let's go to normal real quick. Let's see. Where is he? He's in here too, right? Yeah. All right. So here's the hardest one we did. All right. So what do we use? So we did. Yeah, I haven't beat him yet on hard because he's not. We don't have a team on there. So here we go. We got Spirit Host, all this. All right. So let's see if I can remember everybody that's there. All right. Let's go into hard mode. Here we go. All right. So we've got Syl. We've got Drex. We've got Spirit Host. Where are you? Where is my girl? Spirit Host. We've got my boy. Where'd he go? Him and Apothecary. All right, we've got her in speed lead. We've got him here. This is gonna suck. Oh wow, Elegus. I can't. Did I say that right? Elegias. There you go. Yeah, he's pretty good. I think. I wish I knew more about those heroes. The only thing I know about heroes is when somebody asks me a question, and I'm like, I don't know, and then I go look and see what their skills are. I'm the worst person to ask like about legendaries. I'll give you my opinion on what they look like, but I mean, there's plenty of heroes that I've seen on paper look amazing, and then you use them and they stink. I mean, I was really excited about a couple heroes. Like, wait till you guys see these freaking dogs. Like these two dogs, man. I was playing it because I never used them in content that I used before, like Hellhound and Hellfang. Or Houndspawn, sorry. Like, I never saw them actually fight in a dungeon. I literally was just leveling them and getting their masteries done. Oh, are you playing while you're watching? You're pulling meta heroes while we do this. Marishka, it's funny. You know what's funny? If you really did get her, That dude that quit, what's his name? I forgot his name. Um, what the hell was his name? The guy that quit Raid. He was playing forever and spending 2 grand a month and never pulled Marishka. So good for you. You just outplayed a person who spent 2 grand every month. Oh, we're still in round one. I keep forgetting this is hard mode. I'm like, what is taking so long? Mach Chan, that's his name. Yeah, that was his name. I was like, you literally just got the hero that he has been trying to get forever. I believe it was her, right? He doesn't have her or the other one, I think, actually, he said. He didn't have either one. Hey, if I'm lucky, maybe I'll pull Candle Guard. And then I'll be excited too. I mean, I'm actually mad I didn't pull Bogwalker. I actually pulled Bogwalker. Actually, I pulled Bogwalker on a video, I think. But I pulled him the second time on a video. I pulled him while I was sitting in my car on lunch break. I was like, I was just BSing on my tablet, and I was like, I just did a random pull, and all of a sudden I'm like, I see Bogwalker pop up, and I literally screamed in my car. If somebody was sitting next to me, they'd probably be like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? Why is he in his car screaming at the ceiling? Yeah, I know. It's funny, I pulled Candle Guard very early in, I think, 3 or 4 of my runs. I just haven't pulled her yet. She's one of the few I haven't pulled yet. We don't have that new guy Colwyn. We don't have. I think we don't have the one guy that I want. What the hell's his name? Grinner. We don't have him yet either. I've never pulled him, and he's a really good one to get because he's a reviver. Having a reviver in Faction Wars is like a godsend because you can cheese the whole fight because it doesn't matter if someone dies. Oh, you're going for the Torment? Wow, everybody here's got all the good ones. Miscreated Monster is really good. So this fight is taking a long time. All right, let's kill this guy. You know what? Whatever. Let's leave it on auto for now. I don't even care. I'm like, I don't even have faith that we're going to win this fight. So you guys are either about to watch me have the first kill on hard mode for Bommel, or you're about to watch me get my ass handed to me. I'm going with round 2. Butt in hand. I would love to, honestly, out of all the heroes in the game, I feel like Miscreated Monster is the one that I would want the most. Like, out of any epic in the game, like, Geo's great, all that, whatever, but I like Miscreated Monster. Like, he's the one I would want. That's because I like shielders. Like, I'm a huge Valerie fan, so it comes down to, I just really like it. Yeah, you got lucky on the 25 times? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's the hardest part, is getting the gear, right? Well, I don't know, actually. Getting the heroes actually. Oh, I'm like hitting mics. I'm hitting the mic. This is my first time using OBS. I'm actually kind of okay with it. I just got to figure out how to get my frame rates good. All right. All right, we're almost there. I'm trying to get all my skills back up. That's why I'm A1ing myself to death here. And then we'll. What time is it? 4:30. All right, we got some time. All right, so this is gonna go poorly now. All right, we're gonna just use the same thought process that we used last time. Exactly how I told everyone to fight. That's how we're going to fight this fight. And see if it's enough. All right, so we don't want to get a bomb, so we're going to do this. If we get a bunch of... What are those called? A bunch of smites, then we can win this. All right, so now we don't have to worry about the bomb situation, so we can speed up. We got to save this for burns. Attack up isn't going to be that great. Oops. You know, I forgot I have tea. What the hell, guys? You guys are supposed to be there for me. You're supposed to tell me that I have tea. All right, we're going to do crit rate up, because why not? And then we attack the bomb. I feel like this is going to go poorly, but stupider things have happened. I think the damage output is going to be way too much for me to handle is what's going to happen here, I feel. But that's just my guess. Ooh, look at that, see? This is why we need to get rid of the burns. Um, Ermagerd. All right, let's see. All right, so oh, Syl died. That's not good. I just realized that it was Syl that died. Yeah, we're not going to have the power to do this. So we're going to have to come up with a new strategy for this fight because this is the team that works almost every single time on regular. I don't remember ever fighting this guy on yeah, we never did because I didn't have a team in the slot. So we never fought this bonehead. So we're going to need a new thought process on how to beat Bommel. Um, Templar I know is one of those that can do this. Also, just honestly gearing my heroes better now, getting them more defensive. We'll see. Oh, is this monster, miscreated monster's been doing good? What? Your first Lego was Chris. That's BS. That's like getting apothecary on your first pull. That's what getting Chris on that fight is. Who did he revive? We're just gonna die. We're not gonna win this. All right, so we're gonna be stuck there for a little bit. I'm gonna try and see what I can do. He actually let me. He stopped me for about 2 or 3 months on normal. So the fact that he's stopping me on hard is not strange to me. So let's see who got through him so far. Oh, somebody else beat him. A couple of my clan members beat it, so that's good. All right, well, I mean, I'm stuck for now. I'll play with that a little bit later. We'll see how it goes. How long? What is this? I gotta see, because we've been going for a little while now. All right, what are we on here? I've got to see things. I've got to see things. No, new timeout lengths. I don't. I'm looking at. It's funny. I'm actually looking at like Google stuff and trying to figure out what's going on here while that's going on. All right, let me go back in here to the game. All right, where are we at? So Faction Wars. We got to try and get. This is something I got to do. We got to get these 2 stars. I forgot that the reset's coming soon. Yeah, I know about the turn meter stuff, and I do. The reason I bring Syl in is because I keep all their skills on off cooldown right when I get into the boss fight. I use stun on the first round, and then once the bombs drop, I just hit the bombs with her because she can revive and she drops smite. If I can get another hero that does smite and revives at the same time, I could probably take her out and not use her anymore. So someone like Ryan could be an option. Someone like what's his name? My red boy Tolog could be an option. Who else? Yeah, any one of them could be good. But Syl is the only one I use there right now. And I know she's not the best option. Can you freeze the bombs on Bommel? Yes, you can. You can freeze them. You cannot provoke them, I believe. I don't think you can provoke them. I don't remember. I know you can freeze them, though. So there's that. So someone like your Carl could go in there and probably do it. Like I said, I'd have to mess with it. I'm not. Sometimes I just want to relax and not think. But yeah, I'll go back in and probably mess with it. Yeah, Templar can solo it. I did say that, but I don't know how to build them yet. I'd have to actually to use Templar, I would have to actually go and watch some videos and build him that way. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Who do we have here, by the way? Filter, include Master Vault. All right. So we beat this, but we did it with 1 star. So he's gonna be built to 6 star soon, Fleshmonger, because I do want him. He's 60, he's 60, he's 60. Who else do we have that's 60? We don't have anyone else. We have him, but he sucks. So, but I need people to stay alive is really the thing here. So let's try this. Yeah, why not? We're gonna see how this goes. Like I said, we beat it. Okay, that's why I remember this. Oh, mother fluffer. I'm like, why is this gonna be a terrible fight? And now I know why. Because of that. All right, you know what? Screw you. You guys get to take the hex. I don't care. Come attack me. You're getting a hex whether you like it or not. I have a reviver in here. That's why I didn't care. I forgot. I'm like, why did I do that? And then I realized I have a reviver. All right, so what do these things do? I haven't used him in a while. 2 times, and this is attacks, poisons. Okay, whatever. So let's kill someone who's a jerk. I don't know who's a jerk. Let's kill you. All right, we don't need a revive. I don't remember how I beat this one. I just remember it was hard. All right, so we're just going to keep focusing one hero because we don't want to get everybody killed. You know what's funny? I don't even know how Hex works. Like, I don't understand it at all. I never actually looked at it. I just know it's cool. All right, so we are not going to revive that guy. we are going to kill this guy. Because I want this to happen first. Then they can, because then I'll probably revive her. I knew that was going to happen, so I was like, I should probably revive her first. All right. See, sometimes you just got to think one turn ahead, and then it makes life easier. So let's kill this guy. And then let's hopefully provoke one of these guys. And then we'll revive my girl. Technically speaking, you could leave. That's what it is. I was like, so it's good, is what you're saying. All right, so we want to get some of this going. We don't want anyone dying. Now that we just revived them. All right, so now we're going to try and freeze everyone. Good. Perfect time for that. And then we can go for this one. And eventually, that's what I was saying. You can actually go through these fights. I did it with Broadmaw. You can go through these fights and just kind of, like, say you bring in, I don't know, a jerk hero. Like you bring in a level 1 hero on like one of these fights. As long as the rest of your team can handle the fight, you can just revive that hero at the last second. Fun fact, just so you guys know. So, and that's how I beat some of the things with Lizard Crypt, is I did that with Broadmaw. He would revive people, and then he would, yeah, we're gonna do this. He would revive them, and then all of a sudden put that block damage buff on them, and everything was good. All right, heal. I think I beat this with, I feel like I beat it with the lamb guy. Because he did the revive thing, and I think that's why it worked, because I brought him in this fight. So this may be a kind of no-win situation. We'll find out. So far, it's not that bad. I mean, it's annoying, but it's not like... I think that when we get to the bombs, that's when I think things went awry. Because there's... I wanted to call him Shazam, but his name's not Shazam. Shamar. What is his name? I don't freaking know. The devil dude. I don't know his name. But yeah, that's when things get bad. This is a bad fight right here. We're going to bring him back maybe. We'll see what happens. All right, so we don't have the Hex, but we did have that big damage thrust. And now we can maybe freeze somebody. All right, we got 2 freezes. Let's try and kill somebody. He looks lower in health. We want to get some defense up, some healing, and maybe get some... What is this, the crit one? Yeah, places crit rate. This is why I want to get him built up. Because he does this, and then he does the defense down. I believe the problem we had here... I need to stop and think. The problem we had here is that we didn't have all of our skills. We didn't have our skills. This fight was easy. This fight's not bad. I get, yeah, kill the frozen guys, I know. But this fight wasn't bad. It's the next fight that sucks. So what we're going to do is not use an AoE. We're just going to kind of A1 it. Yeah, we're going to A1 for a little bit, because I need to get my skills back for the next fight. If I have all my skills back, we're good. All right, let's kill this guy. We don't want any more dead guys. Kill. All right, hit him. The reason I did that was because I didn't want the guy dead yet. All right, we're provoked. Let's just hit him. Ah, you killed him. Bad idea. All right, so now we've got him back. All right, so now I'm hoping we have all of our skills. So here was the problem. Poisons, deaths. This is a nightmare team. So we're going to do this, even though it doesn't really help me. We're going to hopefully kill everybody. We got the Hex. Can we get a freeze on at least a few of these guys? One was good, I guess. See, now the question here is, which one sucks more, right? All right, so Shazam boy right there, he's the jerk. Now, if I can get off the block skills thing, that would be very helpful. All right, that did not go the way I wanted. All right, so he's dead. Oh, man. All right, so he doesn't have any stuff on him. Maybe we'll get lucky with a provoke, you think? You know what, let's just do this, because I feel like having the counter up on him is way, way more important. So he's dead. Now, this is the problem, is right here is a problem. So having someone who can remove debuffs would be very helpful here. And killing him was probably not a good idea. Good. I was like, that's not a good idea. Oh man, I think because he drops the poisons on you again, right? So I'm gonna need someone who removes debuffs, I think, in this fight. In order. Ooh! I can't believe he actually survived that. But he's gonna die now, so it doesn't matter. Or not. Alright, who are we gonna kill? It's so bad. I don't know what to do here. Yeah. I was like, I might have made a bad choice, but we're gonna find out. All right, please freeze everybody. This is gonna be poor choice. Damn it. All right, kill him. All right. So really, we just need him to not die now. Oh, all right. This fight is ridiculous. Thank God she's beefy, right? All right, so we've got him frozen, so we've got him back. Oh, of course she freaking dies right at the last second. All right, so we're gonna do this counter. We're gonna do one attack. Oh, damn it, she's strong. All right, I think we lost it. We're gonna need to bring somebody else in here right at that last second, or just get lucky, because I know we can do it. It's just about keeping the freezes. If I had more than one freeze on that first round, we would have gotten it. I mean, it is what it is. It's fine. I was hoping I'd get it today, but yeah, whatever. Like I said, I have my dude here at level 50. I think what we can do is bring in, I think we brought in last time Lamber, but he's level 50 also. So I don't think this is going to be a problem. It's not that bad. It's annoying and it takes a long time, but it's not like the end of the world fight. So, yeah, whatever. I'm used to this kind of stuff. So, if you have a reviver, faction wars are way easier. It's when you don't have faction war, it's when you don't have a reviver or healer that it becomes kind of a pain in the butt and you start using really weird combinations of things. And in that case, if you have a team that just does a bunch of what is it? Yeah, the Soul Drinkers last. I know that. The problem is like the other guys also do bad things. I do have no, actually I used Gnarlhorn to get what the hell's his name? To get Raisin. So unfortunately, no, I do not have Gnarlhorn right now. But yeah, there's a couple of heroes in there I can definitely use. I don't think it's going to be hard. It's just I have to build the hero. So I'm not worried about that crypt. I actually am very happy with that crypt, the heroes that I have. So we can definitely get through it. And I just built Satyr. So I have him to 50 for dropping turn meter on the final boss. I just need heroes that can stay alive. Because right now, in the final fight on stage 21 of that fight, Greybeard stays alive. Tolog stays alive. Everyone else I have to revive again. So 2 of the heroes are level 50. So getting them to level 60 fixes that problem. And then the other one is Cleo, and I still have her defensed, but unfortunately she still dies. So I may have to pick someone else for that. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. All right. Well, does anyone have any more questions for today? Because that's it for today. I wanted to do a test and just kind of play with this and see how this OBS thing works with YouTube and get a live showing going for tomorrow. So I'll put this up. If anyone wants to rewatch yourself on my video, you can rewatch it tomorrow. Yeah, and yeah, that'll be it. And like I said, I want to try to do this once a week. I'm not saying that's going to start now. It's going to start whenever I have an ability to actually do it consistently. And I think I can. It just depends. The only time I won't be able to do it is when we do, what is this? Okay, so a boom challenge where you use 1 mythical, 1 legend, 1 epic, and 1 rare, and 1 uncommon. Who are you choosing? Well, the mythical wouldn't matter because I'll never have one. Not even talking about the mystery shard only run. I don't think I would ever pull one. I actually played what is it? All of my other accounts, I think out of the entire time that I played for 2 years, I believe I pulled 2 legendaries in my entire lifetime. And one of them was Raisin, and I almost threw my tablet. And then the other one was the fat pig guy, the legendary. I forgot his name. He's a big fat pig tank. I forgot his name though. He's like one of the older heroes. But yeah, honestly, I'd probably pick what's her face. Well, I mean, we all know who my rare is, right? We all know who the rare would probably be. Spirit Host. Unless I pull Arbiter. Yeah, Norog, that was him. That was the guy. All right, so as far as indexing, I mean, honestly, These mythicals, I don't know anything about them to like pick one. I would probably just pick the one that was the coolest looking, and I think it was. Sorry if this bothers your eyes, guys. It's gonna go in and out for a second. Honestly, I'd probably pick this guy just because he looks like a douchebag. But no, there's the demon girl. I like her. So whoever the demon girl is, right? That was in is that Dark Elves or is it her? No. There's a different one. Is it Knights Revenant? Here we go, this one. So I'd probably pick her just because I like how she looks. She's my first one. So we would pick her. We'd pick, let's see, Legendary. I don't know who I'd pick for Legendary. Well, let's see. What does she do first? Let's just take a quick look at her main skills. So she is duration of targets, reduce, what is this? Decrease resistance, block buffs. All right, so she's a lot of support. She transforms, extra turns, stuns. So she's a lot of support, right? She does attack. Is there any reviving here? No. Debuffs, debuffs, and debuffs. Transform, sleep. Okay, so she's just basically a regular support. So I'd probably pull her, Spirit Host. I am definitely pulling. Let's see. I don't know. The legendary is tough because there's a lot of them. I don't really know who I would want for a legendary hero. I mean, I think my epic would probably be Miscreated Monster, just because. So I guess the legendary would have to be a nuker because everyone else I have is not a nuker. So who's the best nuker in the game that I would pick? I don't know. Would you pick Death Knight? Or everyone wants Death Knight. Honestly, I don't know who my favorite legendary is. I don't know if I actually. Funny enough, my favorite legendary is one that I would never really want, and it's that. Is she Dark Elf? She's a Void one. I forgot her name. The Void hero. I can't remember what her name is though. Is she in here? No. I don't remember her name. Who is this? She looks cool. Is she new? Honestly, it would probably be. You know what? I would probably be Nut. I guess I'd probably pick Nut because he's good at a lot of different things. So all of those guys would probably be my favorites. I'd like to play with the heroes that I like. I'm not really. I don't really care if they're good, to be honest. Like as long as I'm enjoying the hero and I like playing with them, then I play with them. And that's kind of how that works. All right, guys. Well, hopefully we'll be doing this again soon, and hopefully we'll be getting a lot more of the live stuff going on. I'd like to do this more often and get more questions. That way, I can at least have some relaxing time. This is fun for me because I don't have to actually think. I can just kind of be like, "Hey guys, watch me smack the crap out of some loser monsters in campaign for an hour." Even though that's not what we did here, but you know what I mean. Everyone knows what I mean. And Gembo is cool looking. I don't know if he's my favorite nuker, but he's definitely the coolest looking. But you know what? Let's just say everybody in Shadowkin is pretty much badass looking. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the live collection. It's always fun to see everyone here. If you guys are interested, tell your friends. Like, share, subscribe. I always have to do it, even though this is live. You guys are probably already subscribed since you knew that this was on. But there you go. All right. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and feel free to leave more comments when I put it up tomorrow. And yeah, there won't be what is that? Not tomorrow. What the hell am I talking about? I'm putting this up on Friday. So I'll put this up on Friday. I don't know if there'll be the why can't I think of the podcast? I'm going to try to probably do it on Thursday. So it should still be there, I think. I think the podcast will be up. I want to be consistent, right? Might as well do it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day, and you guys take care.